Good evening, and welcome back to day 8 of Animal Crossing New Horizons, my video journal, by me, dear darling, in the island of Fawnhollow. And we're just basically continuing off where we left off last time, is we're trying to find just one stringfish. So I've taken the time and I've made a lot of bait. I've only got 12 on me at the moment, but we've got quite a bit more just sitting outside my house. And hopefully this will be the time where we can actually find one. And if we can't, then, well, so be it. So we'll just get into position here and then we'll just see how things go. Maybe we'll continue our idle chatter from last time. What was I even talking about last time? I can't exactly remember. Oh, I was talking a lot about Divinity Original Sin, that was right. Well, I pretty much exhausted that entire conversation though, so there's not really much more to say about that. Talk about what else is going on. Well, I suppose while I was catching, what we call it again? Manila clams. Well, actually, I should say first, but while I was going up and down the beach looking for them, I found a hermit crab, which we will donate later. Right now it's just in front of the museum, so just sitting there waiting for us to finally get the stringfish to donate stuff. Anyway, as I was collecting manila clams, what I was doing to pass the time was I was watching some Critical Role. If you don't know what that is, that's basically some professional voice actors and actresses playing some Dungeons and Dragons. It's very entertaining. If you're into that sort of thing, maybe you should give it a chance because it's a very fun story. So that's always good. You can tell D&D is quite a fun thing for me. Anything strongly lore and story based, I absolutely love. And D&D gives that sort of medium, so why wouldn't I love it? Now I feel like there's a lot of random stuff I could start talking about in D&D, but I'm not gonna do that. Because that's I'm not like the most experienced person in the world in it. I've not really been playing all that often. I played in like the first year of my uni, and some of my third year, and I'm playing a little bit now with some of my other friends, but not a huge amount, of course. What I have played a lot of was Animal Crossing though, which is what we're doing right now. But we've never had bait before, in previous versions at least, so we never had to do this grinding out situation for catching a stringfish. Or at least I never cared enough for it. But now I feel like I should. At least a little bit. Especially with how pretty the museum is in this new version, that in New Horizons of course, that I really want to try and get all the fish and all the bugs. Even if it's difficult. Because I've even looked up like which fish and bugs are missing, but I'm missing, I know there's 2 fish at the pier I'm still missing. I'm missing 1 other fish at high elevations, which I'm not even sure if you can catch at this time. I believe it's like the golden trout? I'm not exactly sure, but it's rivers and high elevation. I'm also missing quite a few of the pond fish. I'm not sure what timing of those are. But none of those are leaving when it comes around to April, so this is what I've been focusing on is the stringfish. Because it really is a nuisance to try and catch this. And it's a little bit annoying that I feel like I've had some opportunities to catch it and I've just messed up, to be honest, because of my poor reactions. I suppose I'm on the decline of my reaction speed. Which I can amusingly judge based on how well I can fish up Animal Crossing fish. Because when I was very young and playing Wild World, of course, I found it extremely difficult to catch sharks, and I think I only ever caught 1. And then I played a lot of Let's Go to the City and a bit of New Leaf, and it was not that difficult for me to catch sharks and things with small timing windows like that. Yeah, again, I shouldn't be too quick to call the shots on in New Horizons of what it's like, but just the fact I messed it up twice has already got me worried for what's to come in the future. Well, much more difficult fishing opportunities at the end of a fishing rod, but luckily I made a second one, so it's not bad at all. I also can't wait till we get, I assume, gold tools, which I'm not sure if they just increase durability or infinite durability. But I would like infinite durability on something. As much as I like a crafting system, it's just limited resources like that just aren't for me. Perhaps it's my hoarding personality that wants to make sure I don't miss out on anything, but I'm not entirely sure. Something about it just doesn't click for me. So we got the last fish bait here of our first wave of fish. And this is obviously not going to be a string fish, but maybe it'll be something good. Come on, fish. It took so long to bite. And you're only a crucian carp as well. Oh, hello, present. Let's see if I can get down and... Oh. Where have you gone? What a nuisance you are. I also shot a few more presents down when I was collecting minnow clams, and I got some things. Some work boots. Interesting. Don't think it quite fits the style I'm going for. I got a few more furniture items, is what I'm saying. I got some magnetic knives, which I put on the wall in my house, and I got a safe, which I can't even remember what I put down. I put it down randomly somewhere. Oh, I remember. I put it down just next to the manhole cover. Why, I don't know. I was just holding it and I was like, I just want to put this down. Which is a benefit of New Horizons. You can just put things down anywhere, right? So... it's down there somewhere. See how much fishing bait we've got. About 80 or so. Collector up. Let's. Oh, here's a safe. Hello, Axel. Don't mind me. Just gonna have a quick stop at Nook's Cranny, which hopefully you'll get upgraded to Nook and Go at some point. I think Nook and Go is next one. Is Nook's Cranny, Nook and Go, Nookway, Nookingtons, right? Something like that. Sell these work boots because I don't want them. We're almost over the limit now of bells that we can even hold, so as we don't have an ATM, we'll just have to leave it somewhere. Thought that was a tarantula for a second, but it was not. Okay, we're getting right back into it. What? I was going wrong direction. I should be going left on the tool wheel. Any fish? There's a fish. I don't think it's big enough to be of anything of interest. But you know, you can never be too sure. Just a yellow patch. And we'll be back at it again. Firstly, let's actually hold the fishing rod. Let's get some food, get a fish, and fish for it. This very much is a tiny pond. And then Milky again playing Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. That's a big fish. Oh, is that it? Yes. Oh my gosh. I caught a stringfish. 5 more and I have a guitar fish. Finally, we've caught this stringfish. And the hunt is finally over. Which is good. To be honest, I'm not sure if I sound it, but I'm extremely relieved that we finally got around to doing it. And we can just donate this fish off before you disappear for good. Let's also pick up this hermit crab that we got and we'll donate it to Blathers and see what he has to say. I'll have a check on what other fish I still can catch around this time and then we'll try and get those as well. Blathers is of course awake because it's past 6 PM. Might there be something which you can assist me with? Absolutely. Let's donate the stringfish immediately. Hooty-hoo, this must be a stringfish. Oh, tell me something about it, Blathers. A stringfish grows slowly, but it also lives quite a long time for a fish, with up to 15 years being typical. Consequently, while it takes a while, they can get quite large, perhaps even up to 6 feet long. The stringfish is perhaps the best embodiment in the fish world of slow and steady wins the race. It is rather big, I must be honest. Let's make another donation of this hermit crab. What can you tell me about this hermit crab, Blathers? The hermit crab is not an insect, though it most certainly resembles one. Blech. It looks much like a spider, what with its creepy eyes and crawly legs, but is in fact a crustacean. As such, the hermit crab has 10 legs and also wears a shell, but it doesn't grow the shell itself. It slips its soft body into shells left behind by snails, you see, and moves into ever larger ones as it grows. Talk about a strange way to make a home. Any hoot. Thank you, Blathers, for accepting those donations, and that's how many episodes now dedicated to that stringfish? I think 3 or so. We're going to take the time now and see what other fish I need to catch with all this bait I've got left over. Let's see if I can open up the Animal Crossing wiki. And we are of course in March. Let's see, yellow perch, golden trout. It's from 4 PM to 9 AM, which I also never caught, but it stays around until May, so that's not such a big deal. Ranchu goldfish, stops at 4 PM, so I can't do that. So there's a Popeye goldfish. Why don't we go to the pier for now? So I believe, yeah, the tuna and the marlin, all day. They're both very large. I've not caught them. We also got the barrel eye. It's a very small looking fish apparently. And that's it. So let's try catch these pier fish, I suppose. How much space do I got in my inventory? Quite a lot, to be honest. Isn't it rather peculiar they have a whole different section of a pier where you can get different fish? Football fish. So that's quite a bit. And I suppose we can take the time also to try and catch that fish, which I said before, barrel eye, that's it. So we're looking for really big fish. That's probably another sea bass, I think. Because I didn't realise this, the wiki's got a list of all the sizes of the fish as well, which is also quite useful. So that was a size 4, apparently. And we're looking for a size 6, which that could be, I'm not sure. Better safe than sorry, might as well catch it. Or it might just be another sea bass, we never know. And in this case it was another sea bass. That seems pretty small. That's probably just a football fish. Or not, it's a dab. Yeah. So it seems you can catch sea fish here, but you can also catch pier fish. There's not many pier fish, it seems, either. That seems a bit far away, I'm not sure you'll see that. Horse mackerel. Let's see what size a horse mackerel is. Size 2. So that's the size we need to be looking for that other fish I was talking about. What, bulbi, was it? Barrel eye. This seems like a sea bass. So many sea bass. Another horse mackerel. That's a big fish. I don't know if you'll see that if you swim forward, or you would. Gosh, my reactions were so slow. That felt like a noticeable delay after it biting and me reeling it in. Said that one. As it's a tiny sea butterfly. So we've got 8 more pieces of bait. That is a big fish. You didn't see that? Come on. Can you see that? That is like right in front of you. I guess not then. Excuse me, fish? Pardon me, fish. I noticed you seem to not be very good at spotting my bobber. There we go. Oh! There's one of the fish we want. Yes! I caught a blue marlin. Listen to this fish. It's got a point. So now we've just got the tuna left, I believe. Yep, just a tuna. And then if we catch a tuna as well, then I suppose we'll just go around the sea hunting for this barrel eye. Because there will be nothing left for us to catch in the pier. I suppose what we could do is also... Yeah, if we can catch the tuna, then we'll save all this bait to try and get the rare goldfish. And then once we get the rare goldfish, I think the only fish I got left will be the coelacanth and the golden trout. So, and those I can only... The golden trout seems like it's going to be a big... Okay, how's a weird delay? A big nightmare, since I didn't catch any golden trouts in the time I tried to catch. I've seen 3 stringfish, so that's going to be a lot of effort, I think. But it's worth trying for. Seeing how much more fish bait room I've got. We'll catch fish and we'll catch that fish up there, because that fish might be a barrel eye. Before we go back and get some more bait again. I can't tell if this is a size 1 or 2. This might be a size 1. it's a size 2. Oh, there's another size 2 up there. How much space we've got? That's okay, we can just release a horse mackerel if this is something good. Just another horse mackerel. Let it go. Goodbye. That's a big jump, I'm not gonna lie, horse mackerel. So let's just take a time to sell this to Nook's Cranny. Just to make sure I don't sell this blue marlin. I'm going to place it off over here. And then we can collect this with a tuner towards the end of the episode. When we're actually going to donate it. The good thing about fishing in the sea is it's going to be a lot more profitable than fishing in the pier. At least because of these football fish, I believe. Oof. We went ahead and put excess bells into our pockets. Because we are carrying way too much money. I guess I'll just dump it. No, let's dump it somewhere reasonable. Let's put it by our house at least. Axel's singing now. Hello, Axel. Oh, how you doing, Wonk? Nice chat. Didn't you pick a plaza? It'd be an awesome place for some team sports, Wonk. But losing teams could even take a bit of dirt home with them. Along with some rotten veggies, probably. Thanks for that. Let's pick up some fish bait. Plop down this money. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to drop item. And then I think I'm going to craft a fishing rod because I believe this one should be near the end of its life. Let's have a quick look through all the fish again, see what I'm missing. So golden trout. Select this fishing rod. Koi, Popeye goldfish, Ranchu goldfish. Ah, we can get a koi. They're only available from 4 PM to 9 AM as well. And normal goldfish is also all day as well. So we clearly need to do much more fishing in ponds. And then I believe I've caught everything else apart from the tuna on this list. And the barrel eye and the cedar camp. Okay, yeah, you're right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 of them left, and about 4 of them are in a pond. So that's not too bad, to be honest. Especially since we've never had a chance to catch a cedar camp, and I haven't paid much to catch a barrel eye. So really, it is just mostly pond fish I need to catch. This fish is just so eager. Oh, that's it. Yes, I've got a barrel eye, like eyeing fish in a barrel. Well, there we go. Only 8 left. Notice this guy's got like an interesting reddish glow to it. It's like a very, very, very faint aurora or something. Of course, not quite the same as an aurora, but still. It's got constellations as well. It makes me wonder if Celeste is in this game. For those who don't know, back in Wild World at least, maybe in City Folk or Let's Go to the City as well, she was there and you could draw constellations out and she would help you name them, stuff like that. Or maybe in Let's Go to the City she ran the museum shop. Maybe she wasn't even in New Leaf. I can't remember. My memory's a bit fuzzy. Is that a red snapper? Well, that's very profitable. I think I hear a present as well in the wind, but if we don't see it, I'm going to just ignore it, to be honest. And I don't see it, so why am I doing this? That's a big fish. Oh, that's a tuna. Yes, I got a tuna. It's a little off key. Well, only 7 left now. I suppose we'll take the time to donate these all to the museum. Sell this off, and if we've got a little bit of time, we'll try and catch some pond fish. This has been a very successful episode. Hello, Timmy. What have we got to sell to you? We got this. Yep, that's all. 3,600. That sounds good to me. We'll scroll up a bit and let's get this pond fish. So we can only get a koi and we get a not Popeye goldfish, sorry. A normal goldfish. So the other fish I'll have to get while playing in the morning again, which is fine. But I went past the museum, which is fine by me because I'm purposely trying to play after 4 PM because that's when a lot of the fish I haven't caught were. And then it's just the golden trout was the last one, and that's going to be an absolute pain. I can already tell. Let us donate this tuna first. Woo, woohoo! The tuna is a large ocean fish that can reach upwards of 9 foot long. Besides its great size, it's notable for continuing to swim even when it's sleeping. Well, to be fair, if it doesn't keep swimming, it won't be able to breathe and will of course die. But sleep should be restful. What? If I were a tuna, I would feel very hard done by. I love how passionate Blathers is in this game as well. I can't remember if he was this passionate in Wild World, but he definitely wasn't in some of the... in whenever they took out his blathering, which might have been just New Leaf now I think about it. The barrel eye is a deep sea fish with a protuberant eyes and a clear head, so some of its organs are visible. At first blush, a transparent head seems absurd, but there is a reason, so it can see things directly above. But I must confess, the more I learn about deep sea fish, the happier I am to live on dry land. What? Oh, is this a deep sea fish? I wonder why it's exploring the top of the ocean at 9 PM. Please tell me about the blue marlin. The blue marlin has a distinctive angular shape and no scales. It is an unusual relative of a tuna. These mighty fish can exceed 13 feet from bill to tail. Some accounts even have it fighting with whales. No wonder it's a popular target for sport fishing. Unlike most fish, it seems like a worthy opponent. I'll just have this go on for a bit longer. We'll go until we do one more round of fishing of a pond, or we catch that goldfish. We catch that koi, sorry. How much am I holding? 8. Let's hold one more. And then I think off screen I will just farm up some cash, to be honest. There's nothing left in the sea that I haven't already caught, so. Oh, that's Deli. Hello, Deli. Hey, dear. Hey, dear. Thanks for coming over to say hi. It's real cool that I made a new friend the same day I moved, so, I got a welcome to the island thing, but for you, even though you already live here, it's not weird. Thank you, Daddy. Shell stool. I made that. It's my secret skill. It came out real good too. You should try putting it in your favourite spot on the island. I can't wait to have lots of nap times around here. Maybe the whole island could nap together all at once. Together. It'd be like nighttime, but at some other weird time. Like, oh man. Any time is weird for this idea, huh? You are a crazy one, Danny. So we already hit half an hour. Where is this pond? Oh, it's down there. So I'm in a complete wrong space for it. I actually have a good idea where to put the shell stool. I'm going to this pond for now. I'm going to put it in this empty rock place over here. Where is it? So you can face out over the ocean. Like that. Perfect. And let's take the time to go fish, fish, fish in this little pond here. So what size am I looking for? In koi 4. Okay. And a goldfish is size 1. Just a tadpole. There it goes. That's a far jump. That's a pretty big pond fish. I was going to say I was going to wait for you to turn around before I cast my line. Did not turn around into my bobber, unfortunately. There's not many big fish in the pond. Maybe this... Oh, a carp, of course. So it's the same size as a carp, except for it's just rarer, of course. So that's what we're looking for. Carp size. These fish just always turning away. Oh, fish, you are taunting me. Oh, is this a goldfish? Yes, I caught a goldfish. It's worth its weight in fish. Let's see if that's actually true. It's only worth 1,300. I guess it's not. It doesn't weigh all that much, so. These fish, they just know how to taunt me. You know what? I'm going to wait for it to turn around. I knew it. So that's, well, 2 goldfish apparently. Alas, I want a koi. Where are you going, fish? This mole cricket is very loud, I must say. That's 3 goldfish in a row. Someone flushed an entire school of goldfish apparently down into a pond. I didn't really think that through, to be honest. That looks like a koi. Yes, I caught a koi. I don't know why it's so shy or such a bad speller. Well, there we go. We've basically caught all the fish we need. All that we can at this time. So we'll just donate these off to the museum and we'll round off a very successful episode, to be honest. We'll drop these. I'll put them away at a later time. So I don't know why I dropped them, to be honest. But that just scared the crud out of me. Where's it gone? Where did it go? Did I scare it away. I honestly did not know you could do that with tarantulas. Ah, there it is. It makes a very angry sound as you get close. It goes like, "Wee!" Maybe you can hear it slightly. Perfect. Another 8,000 bells. And as always, put away your net so you don't randomly attract any tarantulas. Apparently that was a 5th one. We've got a Critterpedia to clear as well. Let's have a just quick glance at what we caught. A hermit crab, a koi, a goldfish, this damn stringfish, a blue marlin, the tuna, and the barreleye even. Got hiccups now. So this is quite a long episode, but it's been well worth it, I think. Hello Blabbers, I'm back again. I've got many things to donate. By many I mean 2, but oh my god. That's not what I meant in the slightest. So let us donate this koi. That's not a koi, that's a tadpole. Please tell me about this. No! Why am I so bad at doing anything? I'm sorry. Okay, well. Maybe if I catch another koi, I'll ask you about it again. Yes, please tell me. Goldfish are cute and so cute and delicate, but do you know how big they can get? Why, they can grow up to a foot in length. Well, sometimes. The size of a tank they're kept in tends to restrict their growth. And just how big will this goldfish get in our large museum tank? I look forward to finding out. That's very scary thought there. But thank you, Blabbers, and we'll take the time to leave. Hopefully we'll autosave at some point. And I will... Well, I'll round off this episode here because it's been particularly successful. And I'll leave you out with Axel singing. So this has been Dear Darling in Fawnhollow. Just, you know, trying to make ends meet in Animal Crossing New Horizons. So thank you for watching and see you next time. Goodbye and good night.